Hi everyone, Matteo here. Today we are taking a closer look to the OREA Z1. You have probably already seen the first impression and the recipe videos that I already shared here on my channel. But in this one we will go a bit deeper, with a goal to understand what makes this brewer different and whether it's worth your attention. The term zero bypass has been floating around a lot lately, and the idea is pretty straightforward. All the water goes through the coffee bed, none of it escapes around the sides. This changes how your coffee extracts. More contact, more control, potentially more clarity and sweetness in the cup. But it also means it behaves differently than most brewers you might be used to. In this video, I will go through the main aspects of the OREA Z1, from the design to the performance, and how it compares to other brewers. By the end, you will have a clearer idea if it fits into your daily routine or not. The OREA Z1 is compact. It's clearly built with portability in mind. It's easy to toss it in a bag and bring it with you. It's made of BPA-free Triton plastic, which is lightweight but surprisingly sturdy. You don't feel like you are dealing with something flimsy or disposable. The transparency of the plastic is also a nice touch. It gives you visual control while brewing, and it just looks clean and also modern. One of the clever design choices is how the brewer separates into different parts, including the mellow drip, which helps the reducing turbulence during pouring. This plays a big role in keeping the extraction controlled and smooth. Everything fits together solidly, no wobbly connections, and it's stable on your carafe. And it gives you an advantage, especially when you are traveling or brewing with limited tools. It might look minimal, but every part seems to serve a purpose. That is the kind of design I like. Minimal, functional, and built for daily use. The OREA Z1 works with the Seabarist fast filter, specifically the 01 format. You can choose between buying it with 50 filters or 300 filters. Now, here is the kicker. The 50 filter package costs $17.99, which breaks down to about $0.36 per filter. And the 300 filters pack costs $44.99, which breaks down to about $0.15 per filter. That is less than half the price per piece. So if you're planning to brew often, the bigger pack makes a lot of sense. You can save money. Now, are the Seabarist filters necessary? Technically, no. You can try cutting V60 or other flat filters to size. In my test, the drainage difference wasn't dramatic, actually was working pretty well. Yet the consistency and fit of the original 01 filters just work better. Also, imagine yourself cutting 300 filters by hand. I mean, that costs more than $44.99 in time. The main thing to understand about the 01 is how the zero bypass setup affects flow rate and extraction. Because all the water is forced through the coffee bed, your grind size and choice of coffee become even more important. The airflow is reduced compared to classic cone or flat bottom brewers, so you get a slower drawdown. This slower drainage works really well with natural processed and fermented coffee or low-density beans. These coffees usually extract fast and drain fast, so the 01 helps balance that out and gives you a cleaner cup with more depth. On the other side, washed or high-density coffees can be trickier. You might find it harder to get a balanced cup, especially if your grind is too fine. But it's not impossible. This brewer is clearly optimized for smaller brews, between 12 to 18 grams of coffee. So I pushed it to 20 grams and still got a good result. You just need to be mindful of your pouring and the slurry height. So in short, slower flow, higher contact time, better suits for fast draining coffees, and extra attention needed for denser beans. If you want to compare this method against, let's say, a traditional pour-over method, the biggest difference is how the water interacts with the coffee bed. With the before, for example, you still have a bit of bypass, meaning some water can sneak around the edges. With the 01, everything goes through the coffee, giving you a more complete and more intense cup of coffee. This makes the 01 more efficient when it comes to pulling out flavors. You will also find you can use finer grind sizes and still avoid clogging, especially with the mellow drip, helping reducing agitation, which reduce the migration of fine particles to the paper filter. The V4, on the other hand, is a bit more forgiving. It drains faster and it's great if you want a cleaner, lighter brew with less body and less risk of over-extraction. So it really comes down to preferences. You want more control and higher extraction? Go with the 01. You want more speed and simplicity? Stick with the V4. They are both excellent brewers, but they serve slightly different purposes. And the OREA Z1 is best suited for people that like control and precision. If you enjoy dialing in your grind size, testing different coffees, and pushing for clarity and sweetness in the cup, this is definitely your kind of brewer. It's also great for those who brew smaller batches and value a compact, travel-friendly setup, whether you're camping, in a hotel, or just short on space. If you are new to manual brewing or prefer something more forgiving, you might find the learning curve a bit steep at first, but once you understand how it behaves, it becomes very intuitive. And for the people already using the V4 or similar brewers, the 01 is a nice step up if you want to go deeper into zero bypass brewing. So, is the OREA Z1 worth it? If you're chasing precision, clarity, and want to get more from your coffees, especially for naturals or funky, fast-extracting beans, then the 01 delivers. It's a thoughtful, well-built brewer that opens up another layer of control and flavor potential. It's not the easiest brewer for total beginners, but it's far from complicated. Once you understand this lower drawdown and adjust your grind and pour accordingly, it becomes second nature. It's also compact, lightweight, and durable. Great for travel or anyone tight on space. I still think this is a good addition to the OREA Drippers family. Now let's talk about prices. The full kit is available in two versions. The 01 dripper plus 50 filters on the online shop is at $85.99, 86. And the dripper plus 300 filters is at $112.99, so $113. And if you are considering leveling up your setup, OREA also offers some handy accessories for the 01. There is the 01 Travel Pack, which is a compact Triton cup that doubles as a carafe, perfect for brewing on the go, and is durable and lightweight. Then there is the 01 switch adapter, which lets you use the 01 with the Aero switch for immersion style or hybrid brewing. This gives you more flexibility with the same clean design. And also it's good if you like to enter into brewing rabbit holes. Then there are the 01 servers, so glassware, which fits perfectly this brewer, but also the other brewers, because if you remember what I was saying in the previous video, the 01 doesn't fit the OREA Sense carafe, so basically they remake a all new glassware design that will fit all the brewers basically. And then you can find other bundles and products on their website. I will put all the links down below in the description box. And here a little bonus. If you're thinking of picking something up, I've got a 10% discount for any OREA products. You can use the code Matteo from the Swamps at the checkout or following the link below in the description box. Now I want to hear from you. Did you already pre-order the 01? Are you curious about this whole zero bypass approach? Let me know by leaving a comment in the section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts or questions about it. For this video, that's all. Now it's time to brew with the 01. I will prepare some videos with recipes and approach that I use and I want to share with you, so when the dripper will be in your hand, you will know how to first approach brewing your coffee with this new OREA dripper. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Welcome to the family. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in my next videos. And in the meantime, I wish you a wonderful day and delicious coffee. Ciao!